Leave a like if you aren't stinky. I swear, if you leave a like, you will no longer smell like big fat poop and cheese.
What is up, everyone? Alright, welcome back to another video on the Pointless YouTube channel. And listen, alright, today we're going to be talking about Karl Jacobs, as you can tell from the thumbnail and the title. Now listen, when I say the entire Minecraft community, and I mean the entire Minecraft community has been angry, and I mean angry at Karl Jacobs, I mean it, dude, genuinely. I said I mean it more times than Karl Jacobs has appeared in Mr. Beast videos, but yeah, let's just ignore it. No, but seriously, we're going to be covering the recent Karl Jacobs drama because there is something that people have been genuinely angry at him about, and I just decided, why not? Let's go ahead and talk about this entire thing. Now, there's a lot of mixed opinions about this Karl Jacobs situation, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, before we get into this video, go ahead and leave a like, because you doing that will get this video out to so many more people, and they will learn more about the Karl situation, so yeah, do that if you don't mind. Also, while you're down there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because you doing that would honestly mean the world to me. I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, and honestly, man, that would just be amazing. You would genuinely make me smile. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this entire situation. Now, long story short, alright, you all know who Karl Jacobs is, alright? He's a very, very popular guy within the Minecraft community, overall, just YouTube in general. And while Karl Jacobs is, you know, he's very, very known for being around Mr. Beast and being in his videos, you know, overall participating in that realm of the YouTube world. For the most part, within the communities he's in, let's just say MCYT mostly, he is loved. A lot of people think he's funny, they enjoy his streams and stuff like that. But recently, a lot of people started turning on Karl, and while they've been saying he's very, very annoying, obnoxious, and while he ruins Mr. Beast videos, and well, there's a lot of mixed opinions on that. Me, I personally don't find a problem with Karl and his streams. I don't have a problem with him being in Mr. Beast videos at all. If anything, he sometimes does make it very, very enjoyable. Because believe it or not, Karl has a personality. It may be loud and obnoxious, but he has a personality, and a lot of people don't. But anyways, that's besides the point. Long story short, a lot of people have been recently getting mad at Karl way before what recently happened went down. And well, you may be asking what went down recently that have people mad at Karl. Now, as you all know, Karl Jacobs is pretty cool with everyone, alright? Being that he's a streamer, he is friends with other streamers, and you know, he's cool with a lot of people, and he, long story short, knows everyone. And you know, being that Karl is indeed chill with everyone, he decided to stream with a streamer called Ice Poseidon. Now, you may be asking, oh, what's the big deal about Karl hanging out with some other streamer? What's the big horrible deal about all of this? Well, see, Ice Poseidon really isn't your normal streamer, alright? This guy is above and beyond your normal streamer. He said some very, very offensive things, and he's overall, let's just say, not the best guy on the planet. And well, obviously, being that a lot of people don't like Ice Poseidon, they were questioning Karl, like, why exactly are you supporting a guy who has said some very racist and hurtful things in his past, and he's went way beyond that. So due to all of the speculation around exactly why Karl decided to do what he did, let's just say there were a lot, and I mean a lot, of threads made on Karl, and one in particular that got really, really huge, and caused an entire, and I mean entire, uproar on Twitter about this entire Ice Poseidon and Karl Jacobs situation. Now, this thread was basically started off by saying, thread on Karl Jacobs also includes the racist and transphobic people he interacts with. Now, this thread goes on to say, Ice Poseidon literally said he was a big fan of him. Here's a picture of them together. This streamer would have raids where his fans would go and call black people racial slurs. This thread also follows that up by saying he also still associates with Pokimane, who is transphobic. She also has said the N-word. They also follow that up by saying, it bothers me because he always says, oh, I'm a trans ally. You really aren't, because you hang out with people who are transphobic. As well as saying, okay, next, he overuses and misuses AAVE a lot, who apologized but then continued to use it like question mark, question mark. Him and I think George claim they made the term popping off. You didn't. You're white men. You did not make popping off. And the last thing they put in this thread is, sorry, this isn't that good of a thread, but this is mainly the general things he's done, which I find weird. Like, so many people have told him that they are uncomfortable with Poki on his streams and expressed it, if I can speak English. And well, this person obviously wasn't happy with the recent actions of Karl Jacobs, so you know, they decided to make this thread, and a lot of people weren't happy either. And well, this caused an entire uproar and forced Karl Jacobs to respond. And well, long story short, Karl ended up making a stream in which he responded to all of this live, and I'll play a few minutes of this, only like a minute or two, because I know you guys are definitely gonna want to hear exactly what he said. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see his apology.
So there's a thread going around that I have supported bad people, right? In the past, I've supported bad people. People think I'm actively supporting bad people. I understand that. And I kind of just wanted to touch upon that. on stream because it just felt, I don't know, I just wanted to be unfiltered, just talking to you guys, if that makes sense, because I know that's just what's important. I don't want anybody to feel like excluded or discouraged to feel like they're part of like a family when they're here and stuff like that. And I understand I've made people feel like that, so I just feel like it's important to do this via stream rather than on Twitter. Does that make sense? Are we good with that? Is that okay? I hope that's okay, because I'm again, it's not going to be as sophisticated sounding because I don't get to, I mean, I'm thinking about the words I'm saying, but I don't get to like reread it, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So there's threads going out there that I've associated with a streamer, a prominent streamer that is currently known for a lot of bad stuff, like racism, any phobia you could think of. And I just want to make it clear, 1,000,000% I don't condone anything they've done. I hope that it's clear that that's just not who I am as a person.
And I honestly would play the rest of the stream, but that would honestly make this video so long, and that just would literally be me stealing that video and completely re-uploading it, so I won't be doing that, and you can check it out if you literally just search up Karl Jacobs' apology. But long story short, Karl Jacobs ended up saying he doesn't support that, and well, you know, I would think a lot of people would be like, alright, Karl, you made a mistake associated with someone horrible, let's move on from it, but some people were genuinely mad at his chat because they were like, Karl, you did nothing wrong, don't stress it out, you're fine, you made a mistake, move on. Some people were genuinely fuming at this, and they were genuinely angry. And you know, I just want to make one thing clear, I'm completely fine with people giving Karl Jacobs backlash for this, because honestly, yeah, he was associating with someone really bad, and he can learn from that. I don't hate Karl, nobody hates Karl. But one thing I am against is people genuinely, and I mean genuinely, still crucifying Karl, even though he's apologized, made it clear that he is completely 100% against that, and people are still finding a way to get mad. That's honestly something I cannot support and will not support. So honestly, dude, Karl, I know you've definitely learned from this situation, man. I know he has, if he's somehow watching this video. Like, I can understand why people are mad at him and all, but like, come on, give the guy a break. He's apologized. It's all been sorted out. Come on now. There was also something mentioned in the thread I forgot to bring up, but long story short, it reads // slurs transphobia. Also, he is still friends with him, I think, and I don't think Chris even apologized. If I can speak, dude, what's wrong with me? Long story short, let's just say there was, like, still so much going on about this situation, which, like, we'd be here for hours upon hours if I went over all of it, but, man, just to give you guys a bit of an idea, I decided to make this video, but, I honestly think there's so much people should learn from this situation, because, you know, although Karl has, you know, done something that's pretty insane, that, you know, people would be like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't associate with this guy, but, I mean, it's at the end of the day, he's apologized, alright? He's tried to move on from it, and to still attack him over it is stupid. Now, there was a clip of, you know, Karl Jacobs and Ice Poseidon out together, but it has since been deleted. I really cannot find it. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get rid of this as fast as they can, but, long story short, it did happen. And, you know, honestly, I think the moral of this story is, although Karl is in the wrong, you know, he did play some part in this, you really have to just get over yourself at one point, because Karl has apologized. Like, you could tell Karl is genuinely sorry for exactly, you know, hanging around these people, and people are genuinely still trying to give him a lot of hate for it. It's like, bro, listen, I'm pretty sure we all make mistakes in our lives. But as far as Karl's actions of some other things he's done, I don't condone them at all. I really can't defend them. He made that mistake, he decided to do it, and hopefully he does learn from it. And I mean, we gotta give him time to see if he does improve, and if not, then, I mean, you can do whatever you want. But honestly, it really is just interesting to see this entire situation unfold, because Karl was, like, very loved by MCYT community, and now everybody is just like, oh my god, Karl, get out of here, we're done with you. I just honestly hope Karl can, like, learn from the situation and move on from it, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about this entire situation, if I'm being real. And as far as people calling Karl annoying, like, honestly, I don't really have much to say about that. I can watch a Mr. Beast video and be perfectly fine with Karl being in it. I mean, it's not a big deal if you ask me. But yeah, honestly, that's really all I have to say about this entire Karl situation. It's pretty insane, alright? That's all I can say, honestly. It's so much going on that, you know, I can't necessarily cover right now, because it's still in the making, or you know, in the process of being all fully out. But, you know, on that note, I'm gonna end off the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, and if you do decide to subscribe with notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a video, because I will be uploading more Minecraft related videos on the channel because you guys seem to enjoy them. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I don't know, do some non-vegan activities, non-Karen activities, go watch some Dream or something, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, yeah, with another video. Peace.